Hello, my angel. Welcome and welcome back to Angelic Frequency Tarot. I'm Kristen. And today, Spirit was telling me that there's a quiet strength about you right now. You are going through something, and there's an adversity here that is making you draw on some strength, but you're being quiet about it. There's not like any kind of boastful or prideful energy to it. There's just this quiet, slow burn almost of your strength. And if you've, made it to this video and you're watching this right now, whenever that may be for you, there's something in here for you. There is a reason you're here, and there's a message for you. Just take what resonates, leave the rest, but there is a message here. And right now, whatever you're going through is causing you to draw on some strength. Okay, it's taking some energy to get through this. And I'm hearing that you're going to be blessed because of this. Whatever it is that you're going through, there is a blessing coming and a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity. I'm also hearing you win. So we'll see how that fits into the category of this quiet strength, but there is something that you will win. You will be blessed with something, a gift. It could be anything, but Spirit's saying have faith. Okay, have faith in yourself that you can get through this, and you are highly protected at this time. The puzzle pieces are fitting in, and they, the bigger picture will come to light. Maybe not right now, but things will kind of even out and balance out in the end. So let's get some charms. Oh wait, I heard wait. So I think Spirit wants to pull from the archetypes deck first. So we'll pull a card or two from here, and just bear with me because this deck is impossible. So I'm going to try to give it a little shuffle here, but there we go. Okay. All right. I'm hearing split it and then pull. So this one. We have the Destroyer. Okay, first card out, the Destroyer. All right. So we're going to leave that there. When I first saw this card, I heard to stop. And I think what that means is that we are our worst enemy, right? We are our worst critic. And generally, we are the ones that destroy our lives or destroy situations. Sometimes it's a prideful thing. And what I'm getting with this card is that you've recognized that. You see that in yourself. And I'm even kind of feeling it within me too, right? I totally resonate with this because it's time to pick up the pieces, right? We've done enough damage, and it's time to pick up the pieces and move on. And as I'm saying that, let's pull some charms just to see if maybe this will help resonate a little further. There's a lot. Okay, hold on. There's a lot. Yeah. All right. Got two stars that came out. One that has a little fairy in it. Okay. And then another one that's just like your basic 5-point star. So you're definitely standing out at this time. You're definitely standing out. And I just heard wishes. So you could be wishing on a star, but there is star power here. And what that means for you is that you are standing out. You are lit up right now. You're highly guarded and protected as well. But I feel like you've been wishing on a star for something in particular here. Okay, yeah, we can do the letter P. We have the letter C and the letter S here. I heard Samantha, Peter, Chris, Charlie. I don't know if this is a name. Sonjin with the S. Sonia. Yeah. And when I picked up the P, I heard plaque. So somebody could be getting a plaque or some type of recognition here. All right, we have a Pegasus. So you could be flying high right now. And that's a mythical creature. So you could be into mythology as well. We have a double dolphin. So there's something about community, something about water too, just in swimming fast, right? Dolphins also use sonar to speak to each other and to kind of see what's around them. So that could be significant for somebody. We have the word treasure, the word sing, and we also have Pisces energy. So yes, more water energy. More water energy. But singing is significant here. And there is a treasure you are building. I'm hearing in heaven, okay? And it says, I love you to the moon and back. Maybe that's something somebody says to you or something you say to somebody. I'm hearing children laughing. So you could have multiple children, but they're happy. There's something about that. Laughter is just important right now too. We have she believed, so she believed she could, so she did. It's a pretty popular saying right now. We have a deer head or antlers, just deer season could be significant. I'm hearing crafts. Maybe somebody does something with crafts with the antlers here, or you like that kind of like, what do you call it? Like the way you decorate your house, that kind of decor maybe. But the last one, and I saved this one on purpose, is the key. And I saved it for last because keys have been coming up a lot. And I just feel like there's just this big situation where something big is just unlocking for you. Like something is, yeah, being set free within you. And let's dig into that a little bit more. Okay, so we have the destroyer. And the destroyer is, I was feeling like it was just us, right? Of course, other people can destroy our lives, but I feel like we are generally our worst critic. And the destroyer kind of gives off some like tower vibes. So I'm feeling like the tower card. I'm also seeing judgment, the judgment card as well. So there could be some type of release. Maybe something gets unlocked, right? And you have to release something. And then this tower just brings in a lot of change, right? A lot of, yeah, destruction, but in a good way. Okay, thank you, Lucy, for that confirmation. Let's go ahead and just jump into some tarot, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Let's deliver the highest message here. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know right now? Okay, I heard take it. We have the hangman at the bottom of the deck. We'll have to... All right, sorry about that. We had some lawn guys coming. It was getting kind of loud. All right, so we have the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups, 2 sevens and 2 aces, okay? Wow, this is huge. So sevens and ones are very much significant right now. Seven of Swords is saying that you're being not you, but there's something like kind of sneaky, right? There's something kind of sneaky about this situation. And look how tightly, like she's holding on to that egg, but I mean, this is like a little nest, right? A little egg nest. And she's taking that. So there's a message here about something. I'm hearing sneaky. There's something sneaky about this situation. And let's pull another card on that. But we also have Seven of Wands. You know, you are having to basically stand your ground, right? You're trying to escape from a situation where, like, he's behind bars here. You know, he's trying to get out from a situation that is uncomfortable, that is causing you to feel trapped in a situation, and you're having to stand your ground about that. I'm also feeling a little conflicted with this card because as I'm looking at the tattoos, I'm going to kind of get a close up here. You know, it says love on one side, and then you see like two people fighting down here, and then, you know, there's just, it's almost like a confliction, right? Then you have flowers here, a face here, an anchor. So there's, and a weird monkey face. There's just a lot of conflicting energy with the tattoos. Tattoos are also significant here, as well as eggs and flowers. But with the Ace of Wands, this is a new beginning. You have 2 aces here, an Ace of Cups and an Ace of Wands. So this is like a passionate, creative, fulfilling type of new beginning for you. There's definitely a new beginning, especially with 2 aces here. You have 2 aces coming out. And the Hangman at the bottom of the deck is suggesting that you might have felt stuck in the past. And now that you're moving past that and you're seeing things from a different perspective, right? You're not the destroyer of your life anymore. You see that you are your worst enemy and your worst critic, right? We beat ourselves up so much. And maybe you're trying to deny that with the Seven of Swords, you know? But honestly, you know, because you're sitting here fighting for it. And it's bringing you to 2 beautiful aces here. New beginning. Beautiful new beginning. I was being drawn to the word sing up here. So you could be a singer, a songwriter. You could just love to sing in the shower. I don't know. But Spirit, I want to clarify this Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Just 1 or 2 cards. Four of Wands, and we're going to keep it in reverse. So yeah, you definitely, with the Seven of Swords and the Four of Wands in reverse, clarifying that you just feel unstable. There's something unstable about a situation that's causing you to be a little sneaky, deceptive, even strategic here. But there's a situation where, I mean, Four of Wands is about stability, your security. You aren't feeling that way right now. You don't feel like you have the things that you want. You don't feel like you are even fitting in certain situations. And because of that, you feel like you have to really just stand your ground about who you are, but it's also finding yourself here as well. With the Seven of Wands, you don't stand up for yourself unless you know who you are and what you want, right? Your true desires and things. Okay. I'm hearing more. Okay, so let's grab a couple of more tarot cards to give us some more information. What else do we need to know right now, Spirit? All right. Yeah, look, the tower at the bottom of the deck. So there, with this tower, you know, you're holding on so tight. And you don't want this change to happen, but it's inevitable. It's got to happen. But it's bringing forth a beautiful new beginning here. All right. So overall, this is like this energy is feeling very much transitional, right? There's a transformation happening. And look, yeah, we have death here. And you've also got new beginnings. So there's beautiful new beginnings coming to you. Remember, we had those two aces, okay? The Four of Wands is clarifying the Seven of Swords, but we also have the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the King of Cups, Death, and the King of Pentacles, okay? So this is a big transitional type of energy, going from the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands to two aces, feeling unstable, right? To finally feeling like yourself with this Nine of Pentacles energy. This Nine of Pentacles energy, you are feeling independent again, right? You are set apart as well. You are finally reaping what you have sown. And it's tangible, it's here. You can hold it in your hand. Page of Pentacles also suggests that, you know, like she's got a watering can. You have watered the areas of your life that need to be watered. And now there's growth, there's progress, there's movement, especially with the Eight of Wands here. This is messages coming in. This is movement forward and upward, especially with those umbrellas, right? She's flying away. And Spirit's saying you're covered, right? With these umbrellas here, you're covered. I've got you. We can finally move forward. I'm hearing without disruption, without the destroyer taking over. Because King of Cups, you're finally getting that emotional stability. You're finally seeing that you can control your emotions. You can feel safe again. Feel like there's structure. Okay, Death is saying this is the end of a cycle. It's the end of an era where you are the destroyer of yourself and you are finally ending that, right? You are ending that and you're transforming into somebody who loves themselves, who talks nicely to themselves, okay? And the King of Pentacles here suggests that your abundance and your prosperity, there are gifts and miracles and blessings coming your way that you can hold, you can touch, you can feel, okay? Pentacles are about energy that's here, it's grounded, right? It's already in your life. You have to call it in. And I love that just because I heard Spirit say call it in. Look, she's pushing this coin in her chest like a piggy bank. So there's money here. Okay? And it will happen. Spirit's saying you just have to have faith. Faith in yourself that you can do this. You can get it done. All right. Let's pull a couple of Arcana Floria cards. So what spirit, what else do we need to know about this? Yeah, there's love here. Two little birds. It says true feelings. And with the King of Cups here, you're finally feeling some true feelings about yourself and about others in your life. Okay? You could be falling in love with yourself. Someone could be falling in love with you. Now that they see how strong you are, they see your quiet strength. Remember, I was hearing that in the beginning. Okay? This person that loves you sees that about you. And they're developing true feelings for you here. We also have gossip, number 4. And it says, words spread fast. So people could be seeing this about you, how you're changing, how you're transforming, how you're transitioning into something very beautiful. Birds are significant here. We have 2 here. We have 1 on there. But yeah, people are talking about you, but it's in a good way, I feel, especially with that bird. Birds carry a lot of, energy around messages, around, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I mean, just flying high, right? Sending messages of love, right? Especially when it comes out after love. What else? Slow and steady. Patience is key. So again, that quiet strength is allowing you to be patient right now, okay? To take your time in this situation because there is no rush. Things are moving forward with the 8 of Wands. We already know that. Things are slow and steady. And look, you have treasure. You have treasure here twice. If I can get it. Look, treasure is here twice. So you are reaping rewards for this situation. Okay, you also have 2 aces. That's important. It says protect your energy in space. Protect your energy in space. 7 of Wands. Let's see it at the bottom of the deck. We have a loyal friend also coming in, a wise, supportive person. So this reading is beautiful. It's about finally seeing who you really are as a person and stepping into that character, losing the feelings of being unstable, right? Or unsecure with the 4 of Wands in reverse. But you're coming into your own. Things are moving a lot faster, right? You have watered your garden and now you're getting this abundance. You're getting a beautiful new beginning. This old cycle of you destroying yourself constantly, tearing yourself down, is over. And you're stepping into some beautiful, beautiful energy. So I already got a card out. Let's see what it says. Yeah, karmic ties. Karmic ties. Number 6 says, you are entangled in a karmic dance, replaying lessons that demand resolution. Look deeper. This connection holds both challenge and purpose. Okay. So with these chains here, it suggests that you feel stuck, right? You feel like, again, you've just been replaying all of these lessons. It's time to break these bonds, break these chains. Okay, be released and set free. Because this mindset that you're carrying about yourself, where you feel like, yeah, you're just tied down or weighed down by it. That's ending. You're cutting those ties. Okay, it says you are entangled in a karmic dance, replaying lessons that demand resolution. So I do feel like there is a resolution here. We have death. That's the end of a cycle. And 2 aces saying there's a new beginning here. All right, I want to get one more just to close out really quick. Oh, that's too many. It's too many. What else? What else, Spirit? One more. Thank you. Yeah, finding your place. Number 17. Okay, it says the world is vast, yet there is space only you can fill. Birds are definitely significant. I just looked down to my left and there was a bird right outside. I'm sitting next to a sliding glass door and there was a bird right outside. Birds are significant. The world is vast, yet there is space only you can fill. This is not just a physical location, but a sense of alignment with your purpose. Okay, so you're getting in alignment here with your purpose in life. You finally realize that you've got to stop destroying yourself. Okay, the destroyer, that was the first card out, and that was the feelings that I was getting. So it's time to cut the ties, break the chains that hold you back, and you need to be set free here. I'm seeing the Eight of Cups, right? Walk away from the things that don't fit in your life or in your mind anymore, because there's beautiful energy here for sure. All right. This is your reading, you guys. If you've made it this far, thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to send you some good energy with my anointing oils. Thank you, Spirit, for this message. I pray and set the intention that it reaches those it needs to reach in the time. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for using me as a conduit. And I'm sending you so much good energy right now. High frequency. Ooh, I have goosebumps. High frequency energy is just flowing through me. And Spirit will send this message out to reach those who need to hear it. Let this energy just wash over you and cover you at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment, comment, comment. I love hearing your comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Take care.